All right. Welcome back to the Friday Purple Party Show. Usually we do this one at nighttime. Today we're gonna, because it's Black Friday. I wanted to get this one out during the day while people still have time to get some Black Friday shopping in. In fact, that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as this stream is over. There's a couple of goodies on my wish list that I'm going to be picking up if they're still available. That's the thing with some of these online deals, is that if you don't jump on them, sometimes they sell out. So just be aware of that. If you're first time to the channel, thank you for watching. If you enjoy what you see today, if you get anything of value, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you hate my content, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. Appreciate the feedback either way. This is not my normal streaming time, so I apologize if I'm streaming at the same time as any of my friends. I did my best to try to avoid that. Definitely not intentional. And a couple other disclaimers. I'm not sure if I'll have mods today because this is not my normal streaming time. So just be aware of that. And if they do show up, please be kind to the mods. They give their time freely. If there's any audio issues at any time during the stream, just go ahead and let me know in chat. Any questions you have, go ahead and put them in caps at chat. I'll try to catch them as quick as I can. Anything that I showed today is most likely an affiliate that I'm working with. Let's talk about that real quick, just to kind of get my disclaimer out of the way. If you use my links, I will probably earn a commission. I appreciate that. It's one of the ways that you can help fund the channel and help me to continue to produce great content for you. So thank you very much. A couple other things to keep in mind. If you're watching this on replay and links aren't working in live chat, don't worry about it. Just go into the description down below and you should see the links available there as well. The products that I promote. So let me talk about this just for a second, and then I'll start going into some of the holiday gifts that I'm recommending for the audience. The products that I promote are products that I use. These are companies that I am proud to endorse. I get approached all the time now. Like I get multiple offers a day from different companies, and I'm turning down probably 95% of the offers that are coming my way through email. If you're a content creator, you probably see some of this stuff as well. So my rule of thumb for if I'm going to promote a product on my channel is it's got to be something that I personally would use and that I trust enough to recommend to you. So I have turned down a lot of stuff because it's just not stuff that I feel comfortable saying like, hey, this is good survival gear, or this will last you a long time, that kind of stuff. Everything I talk about today is stuff that I use myself. They're part of my kit, my gear. All right. Again, any questions, just drop them in the chat below. Let's get right into it. I've got about 11 or so companies and products that I want to talk about today. So I'm going to try to move fast so this is not a super long stream. First one I want to talk about is Pine Tree Garden Seeds. Now, you guys know I've been working with Pine Tree Garden Seeds for a couple of years. Oh, man, this green screen is going to make it hard to show the products, isn't it? Uh-oh, that's going to be a problem. All right, well, I'll do what I can. Let me see if I put it in front of me. Is that any better? Dang. Did not expect that. All right. So Pine Tree Garden Seeds has a new catalog out, and I've been using them for years for my gardening, and I have great viability with their seeds. Yes, they do carry some heirloom seeds. Definitely want to check them out. And I do have a discount code, but I want you to keep in mind, like any discount codes I mentioned today, you might actually get a better deal. You might get a better deal by checking their online specials, right? So all these companies, I think, are doing Black Friday deals. So my code may not be the best deal for you. And as always, I want you to have the best deal. If you use my link, that still will help me out. But you don't have to use my discount code if you can get a better deal. So let me go ahead and drop link for them. And bear with me, some of this stuff as I pull it up is going to take a little bit of time. All right, it's just www.superseeds.com. Sarge 10 will get you 10% off your orders of $20 or more. All right, so that's Pine Tree Garden Seeds. Great company. Been happy to work with them. They are located in Maine. Next one. Now, this is one that I think a lot of people don't think about as a possible holiday gift for your family and friends. But first aid, right? Like not only first aid kits, but if you can give somebody classes to learn first aid, right? So this is, oh man, I'm so sorry about the issues with the green screen. This is Rhino Rescue. Rhino Rescue is the company that I work with for first aid kits. They have multiple different sizes, trauma kits, tourniquets that have been torture tested. You can watch the videos on their website showing you how they torture test their tourniquets. They have small kits for like boo-boo kits, car kits, kits that would be appropriate for your bug out bag, kits for your home. Rhino Rescue. So Rhino Rescue is first aid kits in first aid classes are a great holiday gift. And let's see, I think I got a coupon code for them. But again, check out what they got. So Rhino Rescue, let me see if I can drop the link in chat. So if you're watching this and live chat's going, you can check that out. Again, it's going to also be in the description down below for the replay, folks. So the discount is 10% off their products on their website that I have. Again, check their Black Friday deals. You might get a better deal. And my discount code is prepping_with_Sarge. And let me go ahead and drop a link here in chat and say hello to the chat. I see a few people are starting to pop in. Scorpions, good to see you. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Orlando, it's good to see you. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. Ask Brenda, thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sorry about the ghost pictures. I didn't think about that. I would have dropped the green screen before I went live. I'll have to remember that next time if I'm going to show products. But we're going to tell you about them anyways, and you might be able to see some of them on the green screen. I don't think there's a way to fix this once it's live either. My apologies. So Rhino Rescue, great company. All right, next one up, number 3. I told you we are going to move kind of fast here. It's like QVC on speed or something like that. Mirror Safety is a new company that I started working with, and I'm not one on this channel that I talk about. Let's see if we do that. Maybe that will. Nope. It's the white. That's what it is. It's the white. All right. So I don't talk about nuclear warfare and radiation a whole lot on this channel, but with current events being what they are, the tension that's building up around the world, we are on the precipice of some really bad stuff, which I hope we can avoid. But it's made me think about it a little bit more. And so I reached out to Mirror Safety and I indicated that I was interested in working with them as opposed to them contacting me. And I said that I wanted to offer a discount for my audience for their products. So potassium iodide, which is what I just showed you there. I almost had it. It almost came into focus there. Potassium iodide is something that you would want to take if you knew there was a kind of a suspected radiation exposure. This doesn't have to be just nuclear weapons. This could be you live near a power plant. Maybe you live near train tracks. Maybe you live near a port. Maybe you live near an air base. There is nuclear materials passing through your area if you are in any of those boats, or maybe you're downwind from a power plant, right? So it's super affordable. This is a prep that really all preppers should have. And if you take it when you believe that there might be radiation exposure, of course, check with your doctors. I don't give medical advice here. If you take this when you believe there might be radiation exposure, it helps to protect your thyroid from absorbing radiation. That's potassium iodide. They also have gas masks on there, which if you live near railroad tracks or a big factory, yes, you should have gas masks for every member of your family. They have NBC kits, nuclear biological chemical. They have body armor there. Mirror Safety is a great company that I am proud that we have just partnered up with them very recently. Please go ahead and check them out. My code, of course, is Sarge10, all caps, for 10% off. And I've got an affiliate link here that I will drop in the chat. But of course, you can also use the description. Hey, Scorpion, I appreciate you. Thanks for checking in. This is Mirror Safety that I'm dropping right now. Check them out. Again, the potassium iodide at least is very affordable, and it's has that one that I showed you there has an up to 10-year shelf life. There's no reason why you shouldn't have it for every member of your family. Honestly, there's no reason. This is one that basically for the cost of a pizza, you're gonna be able to get one bottle of this, right? So if you got 4 people in your family for a night out, you basically same price. You're gonna have a month's supply of potassium iodide. It's a good prep to have. Stick it on your prepper pantry shelf. 10-year shelf life. Just get it, set it, forget it. You're good to go. All right. Next one is JCE Medical. Now, JCE Medical, I've talked about many, many times on this channel. and they do a couple different things. So you can get your emergency antibiotics. Oh man, look at that. That is weird and trippy. Really weird. Let's see. Oh, you can see there. There we go. All right, that might be the sweet spot. I got to get it right there. They have emergency antibiotics that you can get. It's an online, basically an online medical provider that they can prescribe up to 12 months medications for all kinds of different medications. They can do cholesterol, seizures, asthma, heart medicine, EpiPens. They can do ivermectin. I mean, you name it, antidepressants, antipsychotics. Maybe you got a family member that you're worried about, like if SHTF happens, what are we going to do for Uncle Bob who's got schizophrenia? Well, they have some antipsychotics. Just make sure it's the right one that your uncle's taking. You can get a 12-month supply, and they're constantly adding new meds. They have gift cards available, right? So maybe you're thinking about poor grandma that's struggling to pay for her medications. Give her the gift of 12 months of medications. Like, what a loving gift to give to your grandma, right? So JCE Medical, I'm going to drop my link in just a second, but please check them out. Check out the gift cards. And the way that it works is when you go on their website, you're going to fill out some forms. You're going to be assessed online by a licensed prescriber in the United States. And then it's going to be if you're approved for it, which most cases, if it's something that you're taking, you're going to be approved for it. They will ship it to you from a licensed pharmacy in the United States. Totally on the up and up, very legit, great product, great service. I love working with JCE. And this is a company, I had the CEO on here for an interview. You can check that out in the past live streams. This guy gets the whole company gets the prepper community. They really do. They understand why fish mocks is not a great idea, and people need to have access to emergency antibiotics. We're dealing with a situation here in the world where medication shortages are expected to continue. The vast majority of our medications are produced outside of the United States, and with countries that one of the countries we have quite a bit of tension with. This could be a major problem in the next few years. You need to get ahead of this one. So let me go ahead and grab that one. And then I'll check your chat. I see a couple people popping in and out. Appreciate everybody. All right, my coupon code again is Sarge10 for JCE Medical. That should get you $10 off the JCE case. But I can tell you, I know they're doing some better deals right now for Black Friday. So here's my link. If you use my link, helps me out. Dropped it into chat right now, and again, it's in description. But you're probably going to get a better deal today with Black Friday by going to their website and checking out their Black Friday deals. Okay. Pennsylvania Survivalist, good to see you, my friend. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes it's hard to see the chat. I'm so sorry for that. I know on the replay, folks, there's an issue where YouTube will hold the chat to see if there's anything controversial in there. I have no control over that. It's a YouTube thing. So usually several hours later, as long as there's no issues, they will release it and then you can have it. But that's why all the links are in the description as well, too. Teresa D, it's good to see you. Appreciate you for popping by. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving as well. All right, that's JCE Medical. We're moving on. Next one, silver and gold, right? Silver and gold is a great gift for the holidays. Every year I pick up a few coins for my goddaughter and my godson and my niece. And this is something I tell the family, just put it back. Don't let them spend it like regular money. Silver and gold is different. It actually has intrinsic value where your paper dollars do not. It has paper fiat currency has perceived value. So silver and gold has actual value due to its rarity, right? So AppMex is the company that I work with as an affiliate. You really, your loved ones, this is a gift for their future. Where did I find that spot? It was like over here. There we go. There we go. I got to get it right in that spot for it to show you. Silver and gold is a great gift especially for kids. Tell the parents, don't let them spend it. Put it away till they're 18 and explain to them what it is. And you're helping to set somebody up for the future with real money. It's real money. Okay. So let me go ahead and drop my affiliate link for there. And of course, that's going to be in the description as well. And remember, as this is probably a good point to point out that there's two things we always say on this channel, right? Number one, hey Mac, it's good to see you. Angie, it's good to see you. Number one, skills are more important than gear. 100%. Skills are more important than gear. So you can also gift somebody classes like foraging classes and things like that, first aid classes. That's a great gift for somebody. Skills are more important than gear. And the other thing I always say is, even though like I'm working with these companies, I'm promoting these companies, stay within your budget. Do not blow your budget thinking like the world is going to end tomorrow. That is a big mistake. You're actually creating your own personal SHTF situation, especially if you charge up your credit card. Be sensible. My gear, my kit was accumulated over a period of honestly like 20 years. I didn't have great kit when I started out. I got what I could afford, and then I upgraded later, and then my original gear became my backup gear, and then eventually, as I had backup to my good gear, I started giving stuff away to people who needed it and things like that. So stay within your budget. If I show you $100 filter here, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and you don't have $100, don't blow your budget on that. Get what you can afford. Learn to boil water, right? Again, skills come before gear. And just kind of keep that in mind. And the best gift you can give to your loved ones always is your time and your love. And we're going to talk about that at the end. That's how we're going to end this stream. Okay. All right. So we talked about AbMax, silver and gold. Next one is another company that is brand new that I started working with, and that is Blackbeard Fire. So if you're on Instagram, you probably saw my reel. I think I released it as a short here on YouTube too. We'll do some long form videos at some point when I can get back out to the campground. But Blackbeard Fire makes fire. Where's that spot? It's like right there. Blackbeard Fire makes excellent fire starters and the plasma arc lighter, which I really like this thing. I'll see if I can get it in the camera for you. So this is a rechargeable lighter. I really like it. I've been playing around with it. This is probably going to replace my Zippo. Not that I'm going to throw my Zippo away, but my Zippo is just going to get retired for a little while. For 2024, this is going to be part of my EDC. This is the Blackbeard Fire Plasma Arc. Great plasma arc lighter. Great stocking stuffer. Whether or not you're a smoker, you should be carrying a lighter or at least a way to start a fire. And check out their fire starters. Really fantastic. They have those fire plugs, and they have those ropes, the fire ropes, which you can cut into the piece that you need. And they're extremely water resistant. Even on a wet day, you'll be able to get your fire started. So let's see. I think I've got a discount. I do. Discount code Sarge, all caps. Just Sarge is 10% off. But again, check their website, folks, because there's better deals today for Black Friday. My coupon code, I appreciate it if you use it. Dropping the link in the chat right now, but you're probably going to get a better deal today if you go to their website and check out their Black Friday deals. Let's check chat again real quick. Anyone else hearing Brill Snowman from Brill? Yes. Yeah, I love that. I love that scene with Unicorn Cornelius in the Rudolph special, Silver and Gold. And if you notice, look at his gear. Unicorn Cornelius was a prepper. At least that's what I like to think. All right, next one. We are about halfway through, folks. Next one, of course, is one of the first companies that I was working with is Wazoo Survival Gear. Wazoo Survival Gear makes tons of kit. I'm not going to go over all of it today. They have the cache cap, they have the cache belt, but two products that are with me every time I go hiking is the fire starter necklace. There we go. Got that one to come on the camera. The fire starter necklace, basically it's a ceramic striker and a ferrocerium rod. And sometimes you see me wearing this in pictures or videos. This is always on me when I am hiking. Great stocking stuffer. And another one that I like from them is the Viking Whetstone right there. Little pocket sharpener. This is always with me if I'm going hiking and camping, so that I've always got a knife sharpener with me to go with my knives. You can check out their website. They were doing some sick, insanely good deals for Black Friday. But of course, I will drop my link in the chat, and it's in the description down below. And my coupon code with them is Sarge 2022. Yeah, I know that was a couple of years ago. We're probably, if it's up to me, I think we're going to just leave it just to make it easy. Sarge 2022. That would get you 5% off. And in chat, here's your link. Yeah, Unicorn Cornelius is strapped. You are right. He is, in my opinion, he's a prepper. All right, next one now. This one is a water filter. This is the Grail. Okay. Oh, look at that. I almost got it in focus. This is the Grail. This one is always with me when I do a day hike. The Grail has an internal filter system. And what it is, you fill up the bottom piece of it here, and then I don't know if I'll be able to show you here. Yeah, it's coming loose, and it's very tight intentionally. Okay. So you fill this up with like your pond water, not salt water. It can't do that. And then there's your filter. And when you push down on it, so then you're going to push down on it. And yes, it is very tight for a reason. It's going to, as it's pushing through the filter, the clean water will come in through here. And it takes a little bit of muscle. Oops, it's because I didn't have you're supposed to loosen the cap so the air can come out easier. Don't do what I just did. And then you can drink it right out of there. This is always with me on my day hikes. Grill filters are phenomenal. Great company. Happy to endorse them. And they're always supporting the community in different ways. I want you to check out their website again, but I've got an affiliate link. If I can find it. Here it comes. Probably one of the easiest water filter systems out. It's like foolproof, I know, Teresa. I'm sorry about that. If I had known it was going to do that, I wouldn't have done the green screen today. All right, there's Grail right there. The Avant link. Link right there. Stuart, and I think I saw Stuart pop in. Didn't I? Maybe not. Sherry Ward, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. All right, we got 3 more. I don't have a product to show you on this one, but MRE Mountain. MRE Mountain is, I love working with them. The reason I like to use MREs in my bug out bag and my get home bag and my hiking bag is you can pretty much set it in there and forget it. They are, they're good for a very, very long time, and they tolerate extreme conditions for heat and cold. You think about our soldiers when they're overseas, some of them are in the desert. These tanks get like really, really hot inside. The machinery, a lot of the places where they were storing these things got really, really hot inside. And the MREs were still good to eat, right? So if you use my link, you should get $10 off your first purchase if you're a new customer, if you spend over $30. Now, I do think you have to give them your email for this one to work, but that's up to you. And check out, I know they're running some crazy deals right now too, so definitely check out their Black Friday deals. All right, so this is MRE Mountain coming in through chat right now. And maybe the loved one in your life has never had MREs, and it's super fun the first time you eat one. Like, they're different. They're different tasting. I've gone entire weekends where I've eaten nothing but MREs. My recommendation to you is to add some fresh greens to that. It can be a little bit hard on your GI after 3 days, but for like a day hike or putting in your bug out bag, whatever, emergency food, that's always most of the stuff. Like, you don't even have to heat up. It's good to go right out of the package. A lot of them. I like the first strike rations because you don't even need utensils. It's basically finger food that doesn't have to be heat up. Think about if I had to do a bug out on foot, right? Or if I had to get home on foot. I know these are extreme, like fantasy kind of situations. That's what we do though, is we think ahead of like, what are some of the possible situations? If we had to do that on foot, I'm not going to want to get a little fire going. I'm just going to want to eat quick, get that energy in my body and move. That's why I like MREs. All right. Second to last one is PowerTech flashlights. Now, PowerTech, I really like PowerTech flashlights. I have multiple ones in my fleet. A couple of years ago, I replaced them. There was another company that I was working with, and I stopped endorsing them. We will not name them here, but I stopped endorsing them because they were having a problem with their flashlights were catching fire in people's pockets. I'm not going to endorse that anymore. And I'm not going to name them because I don't want to get cease and desist and all this other crap that's going on. I switched to PowerTech flashlights. This is the official flashlight of the Israeli Defense Force, used by multiple police departments across the United States. And they are doing I think buy one, don't quote me on this because I didn't memorize it. I think they're doing like buy one, get one 50% off. These are, these are pricier than your flashlights that you're going to see in in the Walmart or whatever. But it's one of those things where you're going to get what you pay for, right? So discount code is Sarge, all caps, 15% off, and their website is just www.powertac.com. I'll go ahead and put that in there in case anybody's worried about the spelling or anything like that. But again, check their Black Friday deals. It's going to be better than my discount code, I believe. All right, there it is in the chat. All right, last but not least is Holtzman Gorilla Knives, right? So Holtzman Gorilla Knives is a company that I've been working with for a little over a year. I've got several of their knives now. I just recently did a review for the Venture Point. You can check that out in my recent videos. Venture Point is going to be my new EDC for 2024. Every year I retire one of my EDC knives and I replace it with something new. It's just a little treat for myself. There's nothing wrong with my 2023 knife. I just do this because I like knives. I like to collect them. And don't you deserve a new knife, right? Like, you've worked hard all year long. Maybe you should buy a Christmas gift or a Hanukkah gift for yourself. I think you deserve a knife. So Holtzman Gorilla Survival is the company. This is the Holtzman Venture Point. Also check out their Gray Tanto is another one that I like. It's a very short survival knife, perfect for like whittling, woodwork, and bushcraft tasks. And I've got a discount code for them. But again, I want you to check out their Black Friday specials, which are probably going to be better than my discount code, which is, again, Sarge, all caps. And that my discount code gets you 10% off. And here is my affiliate link. All right. So Oprah has her favorite things. And there's other companies I worked with this year too. Get Out Gear makes camping blankets. I just did a review for Zonely Home for their heated blanket. You can check that out. A very recent video. You should be able to find that. Great companies. I use all these products. Love them. But Oprah has her favorite things. This is Sarge's favorite things for the prepper, the survivalist, the homesteader, the bushcraft enthusiast, the gardener, the hiker, the camper in your life. These are the recommendations for me for 2023 for your holiday season. Now, let's finish this one out. Consumerism aside, again, let's remember the most important thing during the holidays is your family and your faith. Okay, your family and your faith, right? So whether you celebrate Hanukkah or Christmas or something else, your family and your faith should be the most important thing, and your friends too. Your quality time that you spend with people is more important than a physical gift. Stay within your budget. Really important. We always emphasize that on this channel. Yes, I'm going to show you products, some of which are pricey, but I want you to stay within your budget. You don't fall into the prepper trap of, I need to get this right now because the world is ending. That's a big mistake. If you don't stay within your budget, you're gonna accumulate some debt that you didn't need to do. Okay. So my final message here is this week I was watching on Instagram. You can follow down that rabbit hole, and I don't know why it suggested this video to me. Actually, I do remember, because somebody that I'm Instagram friends with had liked it. So that's one of the things, is like, if you like something, it will show it to your friends to see like if they might like it too. That's how their algorithm works. So somebody else that I was friends with liked this video, and so it showed it to me, and I stopped to watch it. Sorry, bear with me a second. And it was this gentleman about my age, middle age, on an airplane having a meltdown, an emotional meltdown. And not the kind of ones where people are tantruming because they can't get the seat they wanted, or they didn't get the plane's not taking off on time or whatever. This was a meltdown because the context of it is missing, but based on what he said, it sounds like there was an argument going on prior to them filming, where people were fighting over something stupid, like somebody's leaning their chair back, or there's not enough space in the overhead compartments or something like that. And this guy just starts, basically he's crying and he's getting loud, and he's talking about how his wife had recently passed away after a really long battle with cancer. And he's talking about how every day is a struggle for him. If I get teared up here, bear with me. It really hit me in the feels. Every day is a struggle for him just to like get up and keep going, because if you're married and you have a good relationship with your spouse, which I'm very thankful that I do, it's an unimaginable pain. I'm not afraid of much in this world, but the idea of losing my wife terrifies me. And so he's crying and he's getting loud, but he's not being aggressive with anyone. He's just talking to people about the things that we get aggravated about. Somebody putting their seat back on a plane, somebody taking up too much storage space. They ran out of the meal that you wanted before it got to you. It's all petty, stupid stuff. It's petty and it's stupid and it's not important. What's important is your loved ones, right? And maybe you had a bad family of origin, they were toxic or they were abusive and you had to cut them off. Okay, then your family is your friends now, or your work friends, right? Everybody's got family. It maybe not be your family of origin, that's okay, but you still have family. That's who matters, right? The little stuff that we all get worked up over, and I do it too, I'm guilty of it too, is stupid. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, right? The person in the airplane moved their seat back and took up some of your personal space for 3 hours. Big deal. You're going to throw a tantrum about that? You're going to be stupid about it? You're going to be foolish about that? In the grand scheme of things, that's 3 hours of minor suffering in your life. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So think about right now, as I'm winding down this stream, right, where we talked about all these consumerism products that I like, right? All of that stuff's fun to have. It's nice to have. It might help you if you have an emergency, but the most important thing is your loved ones, your family and your friends. Okay. This holiday season, give the gift of yourself too. Call up your friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe just send them a message on social media or DM them or send them a text. Tell them that they matter to you, that you're thankful that they're in your life while you can. And if you can, spend time with them too, right? I know life gets busy. We can't always be there. I'm not going to get home to my home state this year for Christmas. So my family, my local family is my wife and my work friends and some neighbors. And that's my local family here, right? And they matter. And I'm going to try to make them feel that, right? That's what matters the most. I hope that hits home for you. I kind of regretting that I didn't save that clip to send it to you, but seeing this guy in the midst of his emotional pain during the holidays, giving a life lesson to the world because somebody was smart enough to take out their phone and film this, and reminding us all that the stuff we get aggravated about most of the time is petty, stupid BS. Focus on what matters, right? I hope you all are having a great start to your holiday season. I appreciate this audience so much. I appreciate you all coming by every week, hanging out in chat, talking about world events, learning new prepping skills, and just connecting. I wouldn't still be doing this if it wasn't for the friendships that I've made through this channel, right? Yeah, the money helps. I like teaching. I like creating content, all of that. But really, it's the friendships that I've made through this channel is what matters more than all of that by a landslide. So I look forward to chatting with you every Friday when we can connect. And I'm reading your comments and responding to your comments. And for those of you who are content creators, I like watching your videos as well. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. Hope you have a great weekend. Sherry, it's good to see you again. Orlando, thanks for staying with me. Appreciate you guys. Hey, everybody out there, keep planting your seeds. Keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.